review otomotif, traveling, dan daily vlog.
The glowing death dust, the terrifying real story of the Cesium-137 disaster. Hey everyone, welcome back to Diary Jingga Official, the channel where we uncover hidden stories, dark secrets, and real events that are stranger than fiction. Today's story is one of the most shocking nuclear accidents in modern history. Imagine this. Two men walk into an abandoned clinic. They find a strange machine, heavy, old, covered in dust. Inside it, a small metal capsule that glows blue in the dark, beautiful, mysterious, deadly. They don't know it yet, but inside that capsule is Cesium-137, one of the most dangerous radioactive materials ever used in medicine. And what happens next will poison an entire city. This is the true story of the Goiânia Cesium-137 disaster of January 1987. How it all started on September 13, 1987. Two scrap scavengers broke into a closed radiotherapy clinic in Goiânia, Brazil. The clinic had been abandoned, and unbelievably, the radiotherapy machine inside was never removed or secured. No guards, no warnings, no protection. The two men saw it as valuable metal. They dragged the machine home, planning to take it apart and sell it for scrap. They had no idea they were carrying a nuclear hazard too. The beautiful blue glow. While dismantling the machine, they cracked open the capsule, and then something unbelievable happened. A glowing, shimmering blue powder spilled out. It looked magical, like crushed stars, like treasure. The men were fascinated. They touched it, showed it to neighbors, even rubbed it on their skin, thinking it was something valuable or rare. They didn't know that this beautiful light was pure radiation, thousands of times more dangerous than anything they had ever seen. This moment set off one of the worst radiological contaminations in world history. 3. The contamination spreads of the glowing powder were brought to a junkyard. Workers there also became fascinated. They passed it around, took it home, let their children play with it. Within days, dozens of families were contaminated. Children played with radioactive dust like glitter. People inhaled it, absorbed it, spread it. Houses, clothes, beds, food, even soil became polluted. Entire neighborhoods unknowingly carried deadly. The time authorities realized what was happening, over 100,000 people had to be tested for exposure. For the victims of the most heartbreaking stories is that of a little girl, 6 years old, who touched the glowing powder and even accidentally ingested some of it. She became extremely sick. Her symptoms were mysterious. At first, vomiting, weakness, burns appearing on her skin. When doctors finally understood what was happening, it was too late. She passed away weeks later. In total, 4 people died from acute radiation syndrome. Hundreds suffered burns, internal damage, and long-lasting health effects. Thousands dealt with fear, trauma, and stigma. The human cost of this disaster was far deeper than the numbers show. The cleanup operation. Once authorities realized the truth, Brazil launched a massive emergency response. Entire homes were evacuated, contaminated houses were demolished, tons of radioactive soil were removed. Screening centers were built overnight. Radiation experts used Geiger counters to trace invisible particles. Huge containers of radioactive waste were buried in secure facilities. Cleanup took months. Some areas remained restricted for years. 6. Environmental damage. C-137 didn't just contaminate people, it got into the environment. It soaked into the ground, mixed with rainwater, traveled through drainage systems, attached itself to dust, soil, and building materials even long after the cleanup. Small traces were still detectable in certain areas. 7. What really went wrong? This wasn't just an accident. This was a chain reaction caused by negligence. 1. The clinic was abandoned improperly. No one removed or secured the radioactive machine. 2. Lack of public awareness. Most people didn't understand radiation symbols or nuclear risks. 3. Slow medical response. Symptoms were mistaken for food poisoning, delaying action. 4. No tracking system for radioactive materials. The device was forgotten, literally lost. This disaster could have been prevented. 8 lessons the world must learn to avoid another Goiânia. The world needs strict control and disposal of all radioactive equipment, public education about radiation hazards and symbols, faster emergency response teams trained in radiological incidents, strong national tracking systems for every radioactive device, long-term monitoring of affected areas. Ending. Narration. A small, glowing capsule, beautiful but deadly, brought tragedy to thousands of people. Curiosity, ignorance, and negligence turned a harmless-looking powder into a silent killer. The Goiânia disaster reminds us of one frightening truth. Dangerous technology never disappears just because we forget it. It waits. Thank you for watching Diary Jingga Official. Stay aware, stay safe, and remember, sometimes the most beautiful things hide the darkest dangers.